Hello, welcome back. Last time I solved the longest running mystery in this game and finally managed to get above my ship with red speed. So then I realized that the end of this is kind of really sneaking up on me. I'm in the wrong place. There's just a couple of qubit caches left. What is my actual status? 601, I'm over 600. Yeah, so just 45 to go, and those are in... just a couple of places. There's directly above me, these two. I know what they are, but not how to get them. There are these three, which are probably the ones I'm going toward right now. There's this one, which is unknown. It may or may not be on this path. Same for this pair. Those could be separate challenges. They could also be wrapped in with this. If this and this are separate challenges from these, those challenges are yet to be discovered, but I need to do this to understand the bounds of what it is. And then there's this hell nightmare down here. Okay, but I want to warp to... Okay, so I can't just recenter my radar real quick like that. I'm going to warp here? I think that's correct. Yes, okay. So, I have a wall to scale, and I need red speed for doing so. Speaking of nightmares, there's one right here, too. Right, that little thing... just getting red speed here is a bit of a thing. Yeah, that's right. It's easy to hit those spikes. Okay, so I'm red now, and... I need to get up there. Easier said than done. Right, yeah, just every part of this process is kind of a big thing. Yeah, good grief. Okay, so the screen above I've seen a time or two. Man, what is the best way to do this? Maybe like that? Okay, so I'm up here, and now I'm not. Every part of this process. That will do. That won't. Alright, let's preview here. Alright, okay. Yeah, this is just a thing where you just kind of have to already be doing it in order to get any information about it. There's no true pausing of this game. I guess I have the advantage of being able to rewind video, because I record everything I do. But I did not prepare by doing that. Man. Like, I feel like I didn't have as hard a time with this last time I was here, but that's probably false. Because I remember this being pretty nightmarish back then. But not this part of it? Oh, right. And if you don't hold your jetpack, that's gonna happen. Like, I can still see my arms out climbing the ladder while teleporting there. Alright, so. Go here. Somehow get the speed to go here. I guess I really need to go... Okay, my problem is I'm trying to turn around and go right to left on the first approach there. I need to go left to right first, and then right to left is a separate step after that. You gotta not lose that speed, but right, I need to keep my red and... through a half-tile shelf. With the things I know now, that might not be as bad as it used to seem. Okay, with the things I know now. Should be able to... maybe. Here, oops. Yep, oops, well, I have to be holding a direction. Whoop, okay, there we go. So I'm here. I don't actually want to jump this high, but it's fine to have one. That's... Man, the height I get on that requires a very precise turnaround. Okay, this part... every time I say I have it solved, I immediately die. Every time I'm about to say I have it solved, I don't even get that far. Okay. I need, like, top speed here. Yep. Oh, but I forgot to hold. Okay. Up here. Up. Dot. Ah. Okay, I turned around that way. That worked that time. But how did I sure hope I managed to actually calibrate to be able to do this more consistently, because there's a whole lot of stuff beyond here that I'm going to have to do that I haven't yet. I turned around. It's not always a good idea. It's probably never a good idea. But see, then I won't bonk the right wall. I don't know, there's hazards everywhere. No way is safe from everything. Feels like no way is safe from anything. Okay. Alright, full speed pretty much. Well, okay, that wasn't right. Wait, do I actually... Man, I wish I could just look at that room, but that's a luxury I don't get. Okay, I can deal myself that luxury. Watch. I have a way. Eventually. Alright, so, to gain luxury... I'm gonna just stop here. Well, that didn't even work! Okay. With that much speed... No, that's not enough, even. It takes so much. To the right. Wait a bit. Get your speed. Then I get, like, no height here. Okay, so give myself some luxury. A moment when I don't have to be moving, when I can actually look at this screen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have to climb... Well, hang on, right. So here are my feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, my feet have to be there. How many tiles do I get with full red speed? Like, I cannot have full red speed. I need... Unless I'm slamming into this wall and losing my red speed, which I am, because there's no way I'm bringing it through here, right? And I can regain it here. Okay, so I know I can lose red speed by slamming into this wall. So I need to land, jump, bonk, with that height, get up here. Don't stop here, that's death. Get there. Then from there I can do this and get into the next phase. Okay. Alright, that's what I needed to know. Okay. Alright, so slam into there with full red speed. That's not full enough. That's not full enough. That's not anything. Yeah. Okay. Alright, now. Get that speed. There we go. I got that speed. Now slam into that wall. Perfect. That wasn't perfect. I guess I didn't... No, I can see the mark. I did not have as much speed as I needed. Okay, right. So I have to aim differently. There we go. Mark is full enough. Well, I missed. Full. Now I need it full here too. There we go. All right, get over. I didn't get over it. But no. Okay. Full speed. Good. That part's not so hard to do. Okay, here we go. Alright. Take a moment. So, speed booster will move me in the direction I'm facing. Be sure to face left. It's going to turn me red. I'll get on that brick, and I need to look at the screen above. So this part is comparatively so much easier than everything I was doing. So great, I'm red, cool, no problem. A momentary break from everything else. I do not know what's happening here. Okay, I have some ideas, though. That spike's a bit scary. Whoops, well, okay. Alright, that room looks so much less bad than everything I've been dealing with up to there. But still, I gotta deal with everything up to there to have a chance at it. Nope. Okay, like this, like that. Nope. Okay. Well, dang. Yep. That's probably enough. Yep. That's definitely enough. I'm not sure if I can get too much height and bonk my head there. It hasn't happened yet, so I won't worry about it. Whoops. Is that enough? Yeah. There we go. Okay, yeah. Don't think I can bonk there. I don't have red anymore. I am going to need that. That's okay. It's recoverable from here. But I want to take a look at this again. Okay. So, right, remember. Full red got me 5 tiles of height here. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, that's my target. That's going to do something unknown. I have never put my feet on here. If I were to guess, I would say I need to do the same move on that I did here in the other direction. Okay, so if I can regain my red speed, best way to do that is going to be like this. Whoops, well, that didn't work. Yep. Yeah, nope. I got the parameters of this situation reasonably dialed in. Still takes a while to input an attempt, but if I can have a higher success rate, then overall time is much more reasonable. But wow, it is hard to maintain my red there. I wonder if I'd have more luck doing things this way. Yes, I would. That's actually quite easy, surprisingly. Okay, just don't fall. Okay, I can make this work. Yeah, this is actually a perfectly reasonable starting state. Hup! There we go. Okay. Red is gained. Red is held. Watch out for that spike. Which way do I want to go? I think I would prefer doing things this way. Ah! Maybe not. No, that's not enough room. Because I have a 2-tile buffer on that thing you can see on screen now, but it's only 1 tile if I try to do the same move from up higher. Okay. I thought I had that dialed in, but maybe not. Whoop. Oh. Whoops. There we go. That was very nice. First one was ideal, second one was not. What? Okay, sure. I'm much more often too late than too early there, so adjust error accordingly. Okay, that's fine, but I have easy way to recover. Low speed there. Okay, here we go. Right. Let's try this. Hey, that worked great. Now, yep. Hey, that worked great. Check it out. I'm here. Okay. This feels like a genuine checkpoint. Except, you know, I'm going to have to restart from here if I fall. Oh, I fell. That's okay. No, no, no. I can recover this. Let's see. Okay, there we go. I'm here. Get that. Yep. Earlier than you think. Yes, that was perfect. And it was earlier than I thought it would be. Ah! See, when it goes well, I start talking too early and make sure it doesn't go well. But when it actually goes well, it feels great and totally natural, like there's no other way it could go. Yeah! Yep. Okay, try. Well, I'm feeling a lot less stressed about this than I remember feeling on previous encounter, so at least that's some personal growth, if nothing else. But it's not nothing else. I also may have set a new record. I'm not sure what's the highest point I touched last time I was here. Really? I guess I wasn't holding left long enough. Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay. Yep. What? No, I guess I released it right before I jumped, and that was what happened. It's just, I don't feel myself doing it because it's like the crosstalk between my fingers. Again. Okay. Hit. Nope. Okay, there we go. So just be very aware of which input you release first. Yep. There we go. And that was not it. Try again. Great. Okay, I'm here. And I can just do this all in one, almost. Gonna have to retry. Hup! Hup! There we go. And there we go. Okay, I'm here. Okay, just do that and hold left and you're fine. Do this, and no, I'm going to need some speed there. I'm going to need to approach with some speed in order to get over that spike. That wasn't enough, but maybe it could be? Yeah, I'm not sure I need to like actually have speed in the air and then jump on that. It might be fine to have my feet down on it and then move and jump. I think I'll try that a second time. Okay. Again, when it goes well, it just feels like totally normal. And that's happening more often, so I am getting it dialed in. I guess that's a radio tuning metaphor? I'm just thinking about like where does that term dialed in come from? Turn the dial to tune the radio so you can hear the frequency most clearly is my best guess. So I probably want to jump as soon as I land there, just so that I have the height right away. I will bounce. So right, do this, drift left. As you're landing, press the jump button, you'll bounce right a little bit. Maybe get too much height, but let's find out about that. I also had, now hang on, I have the other idea that's reasonably safe to test. Oh yeah, I can totally, never mind, I changed my mind. This is the way to go. That's easy and clean and safe. Left here, not so much, but it's still partially recoverable. Actually, I don't need any speed. It's better to do a standing hop. Okay. Here I'm going to need some. How much? More than I had there. Okay, here I think I need to bring some speed from the side. So I need to go up, over, back down, with speed, hit that, then jump, then get up over this. Oh, I need a fair bit, actually. I don't see a checkpoint here. I see this suspicious thing in the wall. Do you suppose I could, like, go in there and get to a checkpoint there? I think this part's not so bad. It's worth checking, because I have not been close to this wall ever. Let's see if there's a hidden passage in there. There is not. Okay, but let's see if I'm right about how relatively gentle it's going to be to redo this part. This little bit right here is the trickiest. Yeah. Hey, it was worth checking though. If there was a checkpoint there, I would want to know about it, and redoing this isn't that bad. Just more practice so that I can be better at it. Hooah! Hiya! Whoops. That worked. Okay. Yep. This part right here, so much less scary than I remember. Like, I remember exactly how scary this was, and it's much less than that was. Okay. Okay, great. Great. Then this is actually straightforward. More than it might seem. Yeah. That part, not so bad at all. This part, completely untested right now. Okay, so. Aiming for that, scary, but done. Okay, great. First real attempt did succeed. Now I have to do more of the same. I want to scout up here with my light. There's nothing of interest in the wall there. Can I reach this? Just barely not. By half a tile. Okay, so I'm going to have to get over that spike and then all the way up to a thing up there. Shouldn't be so bad. Let's just do this. Over the spike. Let's do that again. Okay, I missed. Don't fall down there. That's not a hard directive to follow, I think. All right, so I think this S-curve is going to be most healthy. What if I could just go straight over there? Whoa, okay, right, so bouncing is involved. Be aware. I don't think I can just go straight over there. But like this I can. I think I got to do that again. That's okay, I can retry this. I shouldn't have tried to do it again, that's okay. From here, yes, I can recover. Well, I didn't, but that's fine. The down looks way more intimidating than it actually deserves to be. Did that work? It did not. This did. Okay, that's where it's scariest. But again, plenty of room to get back. Not a genuine threat. Unless I really messed up. So don't mess up that badly. Alright, yeah, so I'm like thinking in fall angles now. Alright. Here we go. Oh, hello qubits. You were the ones on my map. Alright, I'm going to scout over here. There's hidden passages in the walls. Fascinating. Okay, so I'm going to be in here. So this does go to the right. Where am I? Oh, right. I'm in the upside-down equivalent of the laser zone I just accessed back down at the bottom. So this has not led me to a checkpoint yet. I guess I'll do this. Try to get back in there. Go down gently and slowly. I don't know what I'm aiming for. I have one idea, and it's right in the center. I looked ahead. There we go. All right. Okay, so that was for those two. So challenge complete. Yay, I don't have to climb that wall anymore. Good. It was pretty cool once I got into it, but wow, like that's basically the only point in the game where I really felt the sensation of checkpoint starvation. Like basically everywhere else in this game is so generous with the checkpoints that I don't mind repeating the part that needs to be repeated. And once I got used to the motions in there, that was mostly the same. But it took longer than usual to get used to those motions. Okay, so these three, they're through secret walls, not accessed from the path I just followed. Okay, but see, now the purpose of doing this whole gauntlet before investigating those was because it might have led there. I had no way to know, but now I know. So there was the laser that I saw there with the darkness blocks. This is a thing that exists. There's some kind of secret journey inside the walls here. So that's what I want to get involved with next. So let's trace this wall and see if there are any secret entrances to it. I remember this area. This has not a lot of ways to go any higher. Right? Is this one? There is one up here. Okay. So yeah, I know I've been here before. I can become red here if I want. How do I gain height here? Oh, hang on. I can go straight to the power cell, which is directly above me, right? Yeah. That's not even where I thought it was, but you know what? Here is fine. Just going to take a mighty leap and check this entire wall. So somewhere here might be a way in. There is. Okay. Looks like I want to be red here. Oh, that's a hilarious joke. So it's actually 2.5 tiles tall to get into that. Yep, I'm totally going over there. Okay, that's very funny. I love it. Got to aim for that somehow. How you can do that? I don't know. Good luck. Just try and hope. That was actually pretty close. Okay, yeah, I don't think there's a lot that I can do to aim for that deliberately. I'm just going to have to throw my body at it. False, that is not true at all. I can pick a reference point where I jump at full speed from here, see where that gets me, and adjust. Okay, so I'm going to say screen transition here. Where does that put me? Without releasing right, that puts me about... That was like 10 tiles too high. So I went much farther left than that. Let's try this pillar. Still going to have to be left of the... I'm not so sure, actually. That was nearly perfect. Okay. Let's try between the pillar and the... midpoint between pillar and checkpoint terminal, whatever it's called. Right here. That might hit the target exactly. Not quite. Hit my forehead. Okay, so then the right red line of the terminal. Don't be centered on the terminal. Be halfway between it and the tile to its right. That is very similar to what I did, but that's the level of adjustment I think I need. And I nailed it. Well, I jumped wrong there. Oh, but... yeah. It's going to do a boosted bonk jump, but that didn't happen. Right here. That was a little left of where I went before, but I had the leeway for that. Yep. Do I got to hit another such target? Maybe. Ah, I was hoping to bounce. Alright, but I have a way that should get me in there every time. Or at least I'll be able to judge if I missed. I was a little to the right, so I'll be kind of high, but hopefully I won't hit my head. I did not. Whoops. Alright, yeah, so that's not the end of the story. There's that screen transition, and then I gotta react to a pretty sensitive jump thereafter. I'm glad I came up with this strategy so I don't have to just try and eyeball that. Okay, so I want to do something like that to get in here. I totally needed to hold red. Okay, I know exactly what that is, and that'll get me those. Okay, 2 blues and a red, pink. Not too extreme, but the challenge for getting to them, also not too extreme. I think I was a little too far right. So I'm redoing. That was a little left, but that's where my margin of error is. Yep. Ah. Right about here. Perfect. Dead center. Dead center. Very good. And that should get me in here. Hold. Jump. And there we go. Qubits for me. Cool. All right, that's good stuff. So that's those swept up. Assuming I don't die on the way to a terminal, which I should not because it's right here. Okay. Well, that leaves exactly 2 things. No, 3. I have a genuine mystery. Genuine mystery, different kind of mystery, like I've laid eyes on them and I don't know how to get them. And then there's this one where I've laid eyes onto it. I theoretically sort of know how to get it. It just looks like the most impossible thing in terms of like what I'm actually asked to do. Are any of these actually reachable? Like, it's real suspicious they show up on my map, but are impossible. Let's go from here. Well, no, hang on. I saw the laser while I was getting over the castle wall. It's a little hard to position myself now that I don't have the qubits as reference, but I still have these. So I know I went up and over and down. And somewhere right about here, I saw a laser in a wall that was going to be impassable. That was just because this is a mirror image of what's below in the station. I don't know if it's going to be more productive to like trace along this wall and look for a way in like that, or go from here. Okay, so what's all the way above? Let's try the very top. I think I've tried this before, but let's try again. Yeah, I know what's in the very top. It's an area I absolutely cannot traverse. I'm thinking of a different screen than this. Over here, yeah, there's no getting there. I do see that lit up spike, but that's part of what I was talking about. Can't get through there. Oh, yes I can. Never mind. You're so nice to me in a way I did not anticipate. The screen I was thinking of... was... that unactivated terminal looks suspiciously activatable. I wonder. So yeah, screen directly above there. Is that bubble genuinely just to show me what's above? Or is there something for me to do there? Or did I already pull a qubit out of that spot? Maybe that's what happened. Right, so I remember more or less how to do this. Over here is not a way to proceed. There was this cubit. Right, so my theory had been that the purpose of coming here is to get this cubit. The purpose of seeing what's here is for that green bubble to reveal that the spike is fake in the mirror image. However, what if there's more to it, and what if I can actually do something here now? Well, there was this cubit. Oh, and there's a wall there. Okay, that makes it completely ironclad. I am absolutely sure I'm not going that way. Okay. Thank you for the clarity. There's nothing in the what was ceiling, it is now floor here, right? Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is. There's this. Okay. Could this lead to what I seek? Maybe. Whoa. So I'm in the comb. Hello, Cubit. Oh, you're the mystery. Oh, it's just here in the darkness. Hello. Okay, right. So the upside down comb. Wait, this is nothing. Getting back might not be nothing, but getting here, that's no problem at all. Okay. So can I go back the way I came? Not here, that's too high. On the left, that's not going to go either. Yeah, so I think the journey back from here is going to be the question mark. Because there's nothing to do there. I have to dig my way out of this pit now. Ah! Well, I already got you, so clearly I've done this. Okay, so I'm repeating something I already did. I just missed a cubit in the darkness. That's all that happened. Okay. Man, so if I can get this back, that just leaves exactly two things, the nature of which the nature of both of which I actually know. So, yeah, we are like really at the end of this game. Could be just one more video after this. I should not declare victory already. And I'm not. But, yeah, and well, those last two, for all I know, could take several videos to figure out. Because one has a long iteration time. Actually, they both have long iteration times. And, oh, right, okay, so comb. Judge carefully what's spacing of 4, which is not actually hard to do because of the layout of everything. And then this annoying type of jump. What I want is high speed from the air and then pulling back. Uh-oh, gonna fall. It's okay, that's recoverable. Yeah, this type of jump is just really hard to pull off. Hip! But I've done it before. Man, that is really tough. How much lefter can I be? Not that much, dang! It's okay, I didn't die. No, that won't do. Will it? Nope. Well, hello, stray spike in the darkness. I managed not to hit by luck. I'm glad for my luck in this case. Okay, how do I actually climb this again? I'm having a surprising amount of trouble. I think I'd do this from here, but better. That's not better. Here, this, better, go here, and then I don't need the red anymore. Okay. So, clamber your way out. I don't actually need to go here, but I did. Okay. So, right, spacing of 4. That means here, here, and there. Just gotta somehow do this jump! Ah! You know, I could be red there. That's an option. I don't think it would help me very much. I know I can do that blue. So I just want to do it blue because I know I can. And being up here red feels super risky. See, I've done this before. It's just really, really picky about it. Gotta have full speed on like the leftmost place I can get and a thing I can't see. But there we go. That is done. Cubit is rescued. Unless I die on the way to this checkpoint, which I will not. Okay. Alright, so my collection status. 626 out of 646. All that remains is 3 whites and a wait. Okay, whites are worth 8. Yeah, so wait. 646. Wait, if I'm off by 20. No, whites are worth... Wait. No, it's 2 white. So 2 8s and a 4. Okay. And that is it. Alright. And again, they look like this here. So this will be next time, and then the one in the strange place, which has a bunch of question mark blocks above it, which I can't show as easily because I can't just warp there. And that will be everything in the game, unless some secret thing opens up for all qubits. I doubt it does. But I could be surprised. I would imagine there's at least some sort of acknowledgement. If in achievement form, or like the computer spitting some red text at me. It gave me that when I got all the power cells. Anyway, next time, if these go well enough, could be final, but that's very optimistic. We will see.